So welcome to the club. You had a good 45 minutes there before you were substituted.
Yeah, no, really enjoyed it. It was good to finally put the shirt on and get out there and, like I say, get 45 minutes under my belt. But yeah, it was really enjoyable.
Now, you had a very good season at Farsley, didn't you, last season? You were voted the Player of the Year at the club, and you also did very well in the Evo Stick Awards.
Yeah, I had a really good year last year. Managed to play pretty much every game. Got a good run of games under my belt. Scored a fair few goals, and then ended the season. It was nice to get the recognition for the season that I'd had, picking up a couple of awards and getting in the team of the year. It was a nice way to end.
Farsley nearly got into the playoffs, though, didn't it? It was just unfortunate that you had
Yeah.
a poor start of the season. I remember you being in the bottom 2 or 3, which was a bit unusual for Farsley at the time.
Yeah, we didn't really start off too well, to be honest, and then we went on a good run around Christmas time in January, where we picked up 13 wins on the spin, and then unfortunately we just couldn't kick on from that. But like I say, if we did start off a little bit better, who knows, last season. But it's a new season this season, a fresh start for myself, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, how did you feel when Martin Gray came knocking on the door?
Yeah, it was a good feeling. He sold the club to me. I knew Nathan Cartman, so I spoke to him as well, and he sold the club, and it was a no-brainer. Something that I want to come and test myself at this level, play in front of the fans that we'll get, and for a club of the size of Darlington in the league that we're in.
You scored quite a few goals for Farsley, but today you were playing behind the front too. Was that your favourite position?
Yeah, probably. I played wide right for Farsley, but I prefer to play more central. To be honest, I'll play wherever the team needs me to play. But I feel more centrally I can do more damage there and hurt teams. Try and get on the ball as much as possible. But right, left, central, I don't really have a preference.
Have you always floated around throughout your career in terms of positions? I know you started at Huddersfield as a YTS. What was your position there?
When I was at Huddersfield, I played central midfield. So central midfield right the way up until I got my professional contract. I played central midfield then, and then since I've come into non-league for Farsley, just drifted out wide and sort of in behind the strikers. So yeah, centrally I probably prefer, but either side I'm happy to do a job either side of the midfield.
You could have played in the National League North last season, couldn't you? Because Bradford Park Avenue were after you then.
They didn't actually make an offer. It was Chorley that came in for me in that league, so they made an offer in and around February time for me to go and play there. But it wasn't right for me under the circumstances. In Farsley, we still had something to play for, so I stayed loyal and tried to help them get in the playoffs. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite do that. But yeah, I did have offers to go up, but I didn't think it was right. But this move certainly was right for me.
So you felt that then was the time to start looking upwards in your career and try and play at the highest level you could.
Yeah, definitely. I've given Farsley everything that I had. I just felt that this was the right time to go and test myself, and a fresh challenge, new start in the league that I want to be playing in. So yeah, it was a no-brainer.
How many followers have you got now on Twitter?
It's gone up by quite a few, yeah. I must admit, it's gone up by quite a few. That was nice. Obviously, nice to be welcomed by all the fans and things like that. That was good when it finally got announced. So yeah, they did go up by quite a few.